Hi, folks. Dan Zorn, Superintendent of the Longview Public Schools. I'm here for Superintendent Story Time today on this Thursday afternoon. It's a beautiful day outside. Hope you get a chance to get out there and just do some playing. Our book today is called The Teacher from the Black Lagoon. It's written by Mike Thaler, pictures by Jared Lee. This is kind of becoming one of those classics that are out there. The Teacher from the Black Lagoon. It's the first day of school. I wonder who my teacher is. I hear Mr. Smith has dandruff and warts, and Mrs. Jones has a whip and a wig. But Mrs. Green is supposed to be a real monster. Oh my, I have her. Mrs. Green, room 109. What a bummer. I sit at a desk. I fold my hands, I close my eyes. I'm too young to die. Suddenly, a shadow covers the door. It opens. In slithers Mrs. Green. She's really green. She has a tail. She scratches her name on the blackboard with her claws. Freddie Jones throws a spitball. She curls her lip and breathes fire at him. Freddie's gone. There's just a little pile of ashes on his desk. Talk about bad breath, giggles Eric Porter. She slithers over, unscrews his head, and puts it on the globe stand. I bet she gives homework the first day of school. Your homework for today, grins Mrs. Green, smoke rising from her nostrils, is pages 1 to 200 in your math book. All the fraction problems. We've never had fractions, shouted Derek Bloom. Come up here, she beckons with her claw. Derek stands by her desk. This is a whole boy, she smirks. She takes a big bite. This is half a boy. Now you've had fractions. Doris Foodle cracks her gum. Mrs. Green swallows her in one gulp. No chewing in class, she smiles. Mr. Bender, the principal, sticks his head in. Keep up the good work. He nods and closes the door. I wish I could get sent to the principal's office. Let's call the roll, cackles Mrs. Green. Freddie Jones is absent. Derek Bloom is half here. Eric Porter is, well, he's here and there. And Doris Foodle is digesting. What about spelling? Shouts Randy Potts. Oh, spelling can be fun, beams Mrs. Green, wiggling her fingers at him. Abracadabra kazam! That's tough to spell, said Randy. Suddenly there's a flash of light, a puff of smoke, and Randy's a frog. Penny Weber raises her hand. Can I go to the nurse? She whines. What's wrong? asks Mrs. Green. I have a huge headache, says Penny. Mrs. Green wriggles her fingers. There's another flash of light, and Penny's head is the size of a pin. Better? asks Mrs. Green. Now it's nap time. Everyone who still has one, put your head on your desk. Well, I hope I make it to recess. Sweet dreams, she cackles as I close my eyes. Suddenly the bell rings. I wake up. There's a pretty woman writing her name on the blackboard. She has real skin and no tail. I'm Mrs. Green, your teacher, she smiles. I jump out of my chair, run up and hug her. Well, thank you, she says. I'm glad to be here. Not as glad as I am. There you have it. The Teacher from the Black Lagoon by Mike Thaler, pictures by Jared Lee. I'm Dan Zorn, the superintendent of the Longview Public Schools, where literacy is the most important thing we do.